Good morning again. I hope everybody who was asleep, I hope they slept well. If you're someplace else, I hope that you're having an amazing day. You know, with the time zones, if you were at the North Pole, what time would it be right now? So, good morning, evening, and afternoon to anybody who's at the North Pole. So here we are with a chance to take a breath. It's a chance for us to relax our shoulders. A chance for us to listen to the cards like they are the sounds of the waves. As we get to do our daily inventory, which is a chance for us to check in with the universe before we start our day. Make sure we don't have anything like angers or resentments that we haven't recognized. And maybe with taking an inventory, we can acknowledge it, realize it, recognize it, and maybe we can review it before anything triggers it today. So this is our chance. And let's see where we are. So here's our stack. We make 3 different threads going out to the universe so that whichever thread we tug on will be the thought we'll carry out with us throughout the day. Each one of these a different thought and a different conversation. So today is Wednesday. Middle of the week, let's see what's right at the heart. I'm going to do my 3 and 1. And the sun reversed. So what is the sun reversed? When we think about the sun is that good day that we had. That day where things just comes together, where everything just works out right. But the sun is never a negative card. So this is one of those things where maybe things didn't go quite as we expected. You know, it worked out fine, but, you know, we always have that but. So which leads us to the 10 of Swords. So, here we are. The 10 of Swords. Swords are thoughts. Swords can be the anxiety. Swords are a hard suit. And then, as I always say about the numerology of it, we have 1 through 10. 1, you're starting out. 5, you're in the middle of it. 9 is when you finally win the race. 1 through 9. 10 is what you do with your winnings after the race. So 10 is 1 with a 0. 10 is a new cycle's getting ready to start. So this is what happens at the end of that cycle. So this means that whatever anxieties and everything else, and this is also one of those cards when you look at it, I call it an exaggeration card. Because look at this person. He's like, you know, he's even giving this little hand signal. I always say that means that I'm okay. It's like, yeah, I've got a sword sticking in my ear here, but I'm okay. This is an exaggeration. It's like nobody has a day that's so bad that they have a sword sticking in their ear. So this is one of those ones where once you finally get past this 10 cards, you're like, yeah, maybe I was exaggerating a little bit. So, but this means that it's coming to an end. So maybe there's some anxiety, like things didn't quite go as we expected with the sun reversed. And again, the sun reverse isn't bad. It's just that because the sun is never negative, it's just that we wanted something different. And so here's that exaggerated pain that we can feel. And then here we are afterwards thinking, all right, maybe when I was in the middle of it, it seemed, I had disappointment, but what is the Hermit? The Hermit is somebody who can examine the past. He's looking at the past. This is us going to the mountain. This is us learning wisdom, learning, the difference between experience and wisdom. I was told. Experience is when you have to F up. Wisdom is when you can learn from somebody else's F up. So, this is one of those things where, before we even flip over the advice card, things don't quite go our way and we want to throw a tantrum. We want to throw that little tantrum. Yeah, but it may have worked out, but it's not how I wanted. It's one of those things where, we just need to find the acceptance. And it's like, hey, at least it turned out as good as it did. Because it could have been a lot worse. And not let it get us down. Have gratitude for what we have instead of anxiety over what we didn't have. And that, think about where we're going, and we're going to realize this. It's just tough when we're in the middle of it. So what does the advice card say? The advice card is saying don't take things for granted. So here we have the Six of Cups. And I mean, it really is a pleasant little scene. And here we have somebody who is, this is almost like a memory. Cups are spirituality, emotions, and feelings. And then sixes are, remember I talked about that race 1 through 9 and then you reach 10. Well, when you get to 4, you have this nice little balance. It's like a table is so stable and everything else. And then something comes along and disrupts that because that's life. You progress along. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get to 5. 5s are always challenges. 6s are that relief after the challenge. And traditionally, this is also about looking at our past, looking at the people who helped us get where we are. Because 6s are about harmony and that feeling. So this is one of those things where when we experience today, or we see somebody experiencing something where, we just had this whole expectation. I expected to win the $1.5 billion lottery, and I only got $10,000. I missed out. Oh no, it's like, oh, I could have had it. It's like, instead of enjoying what we have, we lament what we don't have. But over time, we gain wisdom. And the thing here is saying, it's like, you know what? It's the Sun card. The Sun card is never bad. Yeah, so this is saying to take what gifts we do have and remember them and maybe share them with others. It's normal to feel that anxiety. We want what we want when we want it. And it doesn't matter, if we didn't get everything we wanted, it's got to be okay because there's no choice. I want a BMW and may end up with a Chevy. At least I have a car. Wisdom will always prevail. It'll show over time, hopefully. This is what this is saying, is that we'll see it over time. How long we feel that is up to us. So, just because things didn't go our way, it still turned out all right. And again, with the Hermit, we're going to end up learning something. And so, with that, once again, I hope everybody has an amazing day. Ciao, Bella. So we have somebody over there, T on Venus. Black Khan. Hello. I hope everybody here has an amazing day, an amazing week. And take care of yourself. And I'm just kind of like looking at the names and kind of laughing. So, have that amazing day. Have that amazing week. Have that amazing everything else. Things are never as bad. Headed out so quick. Well, actually, I start every day at 7:15. So just in case people don't know, I do a morning reflection every day, Monday through Friday, 7:15 Eastern. Eastern, exactly. And I've got like over 400 videos now on the channel over on YouTube. Hello, Abdul. Well, I don't really actually do readings for people. Particularly what I do is that over on, for example, the Facebook page for MyTarot, if you hang out, you offer things, you chill with us and everything else like that, I'll just give people readings. So you can go to MyTarot.org, and that's got a link to the YouTube page where I pretty much hang out. And I've got links to the MyTarot page where we've got, over 2,000 people. You can hang out there, and I post there. And it's more about community and giving back. So, yes, I can give readings, but I do that for people who are part of a community, who are willing to give back and give to the world a little bit and things like that. So, T on Venus, that's great. So, Abdul and everybody else, thank you again so much. And I will be here again tomorrow. And with that, take care.